Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Action.
2, 3, 4. The number to call is 2246841. Hello, caller. Hi, everybody. Trying my radio stint.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 11th episode on the Z Education Podcast. I'm very excited because when we started, we didn't know that we reached this far. And from the way things are looking, the calls we're getting, the support we're receiving, great things are coming to this place. Today's episode is going to be highly practical because I have a guest who wears many hats. And when I say many hats, here's a brief bio about this great gentleman. His name is Emmanuel. You got with us, I presume. So the brief bio about Emmanuel is like this. I hope I get it right.
Yes.
Emmanuel is a multi-creative professional with more than 5 years of experience in digital marketing, content creation, and brand strategy. He works with SMEs across the region and helps them grow through clear communication, strong visuals, and practical digital systems that produce real results.
Perfect. Yeah, correct.
Did I do what you do this?
Correct, yes, sir.
Thank you, Emmanuel, and welcome to the Education Podcast.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So, Emmanuel, today's episode, I wanted to be highly practical.
Okay.
Because you work in the real space, and I think you're dealing with the real economy of this generation.
Exactly.
Anything digital, I'm interested in. Why? Because this podcast is going to be on digital platform.
Exactly.
And so I'm going to milk you also for my personal benefit. So, Emmanuel, with all these hats,
Yes, sir.
content creation, expert, brand strategy, expert, digital marketing, what's your story?
Basically, it all stems from where I'm coming from. I grew up in a very somewhat creative. Growing up, always had PCs, computers, not that rich, and not even rich, by the way. Always had, since I was born, world as PCs, laptops, and whatnot. My father is very big on education. Just us learning, he used to buy us books, atlas, and all those kind of stuff that made me curious. And even the channels we were watching are not those, your regular channels that kids watch. I used to watch Discovery Family, I was just curious, in short, and just learning. So basically, my career started way back professionally in 2018, but I used to do it like way back in school. I used to do, let's say, I used to do
Okay, before you got in further,
Yeah.
you mentioned that where you grew up, which part of Zambia did you grow up in?
Lusaka Kabanana.
Lusaka, Tubanong.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you lived out of Lusaka?
Never.
So you're born and raised, being battered up in Lusaka.
Exactly.
Okay. You're born with computers, and you mentioned your father was keen about education.
Education,
Is he a
yeah.
teacher or?
No, I think it all stems from where it's coming from as well. Not a I saw what to do family. So it was just like, let me be different. You get what I mean? So yeah, it all stems from where it's coming from as well. Very big on education.
Would you get in trouble for being too much on those PCs and computers that you would use, laptops?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I wasn't playing games on.
I'm sort of thinking, I think computer,
Yeah.
it's either there's some FIFA, you install something, some Mortal Kombat,
Exactly, yeah.
or the solid. So
I used to do that, but I got bored. That's the thing.
Oh,
Like doing the same thing over and over again, watching movies, playing games. I used to do that, yes,
Okay.
but I just got bored and I just started being curious. Like, what can I do with this thing? You get what I mean?
there you go.
No, I don't game. I don't watch movies. Even my PC doesn't have any movies. My hard drives. Yes.
What's on your, as you come in this PC, what's on your PC?
My PC, the work in general. There's nothing for entertainment purposes, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that description makes you sound as if you have 50 years. But
Yeah.
I respect that. So, in school, let's take a secondary school. I don't know about. Where did you solidify yourself or get this interest in built in you that look, anything to do with digital skills is nightly? Is this something that you made after secondary school, or is it something that came whilst you were in primary or secondary school?
Okay. So as I said, 5 years. I was in primary school, in secondary school, like in 2022. That's when I was yeah, I was at
I taught you.
I was at Highland Secondary School.
Highland.
Yes, sir.
Is that where Mr. Sydney is, CMA?
Yeah, Mr. Siam is very, very big there.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was at Highland Secondary School.
Okay.
So professionally, yes, because even in grade 12, I used to go for interviews, but I used to fail a lot because I was just, this year, so I had some clients who were like paying me relatively big money for that age.
But what were you giving those clients to, like, what's the rate they didn't know?
Basically artworks in running their social media pages and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So you say artworks, is it like, or the
Social media poster.
social media?
Yeah, social media poster, a digital one. So run media campaigns for them and stuff like that.
How does a 11 student, like a 11 student,
Yeah.
get business with big companies? So best, are these your teachers or are these family friends or church people? How does one look? In this age, we just want all the cheat codes, what they use
Exactly.
to get those plans.
So for me, the cheat code has been just positioning yourself very well. So let me just drive you how this whole thing started, the digital marketing part, and how I got to meet people basically. So number one, I started with sending pages. I used to grow social media pages to a certain number of followers. Let's say roughly 20,000 followers. Let's to put posts there. If you like Jesus, follow. If you hate Satan, don't follow. And people will follow.
Already.
Obviously. So once I grow them to a certain number of followers, I'll delete everything and I'll sell them to business people, SMEs, and stuff like
How
that.
much is a page?
So back then, it wasn't even big money. You get what I mean? It wasn't even big money. Sell them for 100 cash. It was big money back then to me.
Okay. So now listen, you're giving me a business idea.
Exactly.
Right now,
Yeah.
give and take. If I have a page with 20,000 followers
Uh-huh.
and I want to sell it,
Uh-huh.
how much?
Well, as
Remember, I want the number.
no, but not talking numbers. I want to give you something very realistic.
Okay.
So basically, if you want to sell, I wouldn't even advise someone who's going to buy to buy it, to invest. It's not a good investment in short, because what's on that page and who's following that page and look what are they following the page for. You get what I mean? Can be what you are doing is going here. What the people who are following that page is totally different. You get what I mean? Would be a corporate, and maybe that was a music page. So I wouldn't advise someone to buy a page or to sell it.
Okay, now, can you advise me who is selling?
Just
Give me a figure. Because I believe there's a reason why people hack pages.
Yeah.
On Facebook, in case someone has lost their page.
yeah.
I'm sure it's for numbers or something like that.
Yeah.
But let's say if we were to sell a page right now,
Yeah.
what would be the starting figure?
It's 30. Well, that's relative, honestly. That's relative, but I wouldn't advise anyone to sell.
Yes.
Yeah.
To sell.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I mean, you want to be exactly when me a figure.
Yeah.
Okay. Just hypothetically speaking, give me a figure,
A figure.
rough figure.
Roughly, okay, 1,000 going now.
That's how I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay, now, thank you. Is it still a viable business? Someone can go at a page and sell it.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
100%.
Give an example. If I started the page that's promotes to children's help,
Mm-hmm.
and we go with 1 million, okay?
Yeah.
And then somebody opens a pediatric hospital for kids, and we go to them to say, you open this hospital specific for kids, and I have a page where I've been running information that is related to children's health.
Exactly.
Okay? Because I'm a member of the and I have accumulated 200,000 followers, and I'm selling this.
Yeah.
Is that not a good?
It is, but it's not. So on the spectrum, honestly.
Okay.
Because, as I said, the people who are following the page, you need to build loyal people in short. Like, if your platform right now, let me give you an example, the Zededu podcast, the platform, the YouTube one, gets hacked right now. If you were to build another one, if you were to create another one, you still have a community, not followers. So there's a difference between community and followers.
Okay.
So if you are a business, if you are a business or a brand, I advise you build a community, not followers. Me right now, if my pages were to be hacked, like all of them, I'll create another one and I'll still have in a month, I'll still retain the same number of followers.
How do I create community?
A community, number one, you need to give out information. You get what I mean? We have people in Zambia, like creators who have million followers, and I'm sure you don't know some, because they're just following them all. Following them, there's nothing they're following them for. But a community could be a 500, not 500. Yeah, 500, not 1,000. 500 followers. If they are loyal, let's say 200 of them are loyal. If you are able to put up something for sale, they'll buy. Compared to just people, a million people are just following you just because you're following you, just because you are funny or whatnot. So yeah, building a community is going on in total time. Focusing on
Just the
numbers.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think that's a struggle. You know, when you scroll around, you find so
Yeah.
hitting 650,000.
Exactly.
And when you look at my page, it's sitting on 24.5 thousand followers. And please, if you're watching, subscribe, like our page. Eh?
Yeah.
And you just feel, what am I doing?
Exactly.
So that should not be the focus. The focus is the people that are following you.
Exactly.
I can maybe quantify to, if you post something to sell, they can easily buy.
They can easily buy.
And like having a whole huge number of people that can
Exactly. Imagine having $1 million and you put up something for sale, no one buys.
Okay.
Imagine you just have 1 million followers following you just for following you, and you put up, maybe someone approaches you like, okay, sell, put up this sign for sale, no one buys, because it's just, those people following you, no one buys.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The beauty about this, it's practical, and I like the way you're coming out.
Yeah.
I had questions for you, but you some more questions in me.
Yeah.
So we're at the point where you are in grade 12, you had plans.
Yeah.
And you said you have to position yourself. You position yourself. You write your final exam in grade 12. Which one paper was it? You said, what was your last paper in grade 12 that you wrote?
The last paper, I have to think history. Yeah, history. Yeah.
Okay. And when you ended that paper, was it a peaceful ending, or you guys wrote things?
No, I just went home because I had a lot of things to do.
Okay. Okay. So went home.
Yeah.
What's the plan at that point? For you?
The plan, there wasn't even that thing where, because there are teachers who were saying like, oh, you, when you finish school, there's society, you're finding it. But for me, I didn't have that struggle, honestly. Just finished and started working in days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who coached you?
You said?
Who coached you into this digital marketing? Who gave you the skills? How did you acquire those skills?
Basically, I have met some people, but not like a coach led to me. I've met some people, but when it comes to learning in general, I've learned everything through YouTube and just by bosses. But I just like to give, a shout out to people who have taught me, business-wise and just the skill in general. It's like my first boss, Harry Mohango, there's Joe Mutenda, there's Numba, there's Mr. Kamanga, and Mark was the owner of, the owner of Mark Port's collection. So yeah.
So you worked for those?
I worked for
And if you were to pick among those, can you mention one and what you learned from them that is highly and greatly important in the field that you're in?
So basically from Mr. Kamanga, because we talk almost every week, is one of Max Simon's Food Corner. So basically, when I was starting to work with him, he used to be I used to think, by the way, that this man is just being way too, it's making things complicated. I make this artwork, I think it's nice. And he says, no, this is not nice. Me, I think it's nice. In a creative's eye, I think it's nice. But business-wise, it's not working. You get what I mean? So the thing he taught me is that make things simple, make things that work business-wise. You're not just making things look nice and it ends there. Yes, you need to make them look nice, but also look at the business aspects of things.
If you make artwork that is not simple, can you highlight when you say simple, what is simple and what is too much?
Simple means clear ideally. So when I was starting out, as I said, you would make manipulations. You want to make a person maybe, what example can I give you? A person just doing something that's not, even doable for a,
okay.
Yeah, you just want to put up stuff that do not even make sense.
Okay.
You get what I mean? So yeah, simple, I mean, you can just put texts, the product you are selling, the call to action, and it ends there rather than just trying to complicate stuff. Yes, it's very good sometimes to do that, but always ask yourself that, is it working business-wise? Yeah.
What is good for the art world might not be good for the business world. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what is to somebody who appreciates art, will be like, oh wow.
Exactly.
But
That's
it might not
the
lead
thing.
to sales
At the end, yeah,
and
exactly.
Okay, that's good. So YouTube also played a great role.
Very much, even now, yeah.
The University of YouTube.
University of YouTube, exactly.
I believe you. I learned how to drive a manual car from YouTube.
Exactly.
On balancing.
Mm.
So that is a university that we should spend more time than anywhere else.
Yeah.
So at least we know he has no movies, he has no games, but YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you went to your phone right now
Yeah.
and checked which app you visit the most, which one would it be?
So there's LinkedIn, there's TikTok, and there's Facebook, because I need to check what's happening. There's nothing like
So LinkedIn, TikTok,
yeah, Facebook. Yeah.
Where's YouTube?
On my laptop.
No,
my phone.
So all YouTube is on the laptop.
Yeah,
on the phone.
not on the phone.
Is that deliberate?
Yeah.
Why?
Because on my laptop it's learning. Basically, on the phone it's very hard to stay focused, but on the laptop, just scrolling, because I turned off all my notifications.
Okay.
Only my emails. So on my laptop I stay focused when I'm there, but on my phone it's just the casual stuff, just to know what's going on and what you can do for the businesses you are running pages for and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have this platform.
Yeah.
And this is the 11th episode. And thank you for doing this. And we are trying to grow a community.
Exactly.
Yeah. What things do people like myself who are just starting out, what things do we do wrong that we should look out for?
Do you do wrong?
Yes. People that are just starting a page and maybe you post one like, and that like is yourself.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Or there's that general like, I don't know if it comes from Facebook. There's just like a like that you did not put, but somebody likes it. What things do we do wrong that we should watch out for those that are trying to grow a page and they're trying to sell a product with a platform like this?
Oh, that's a very good question. Well, number one, it's important to just understand who you are trying to communicate, and what you are trying to communicate. At the end of the day, once you understand these, it's very easy to even grow a community, as I said. So basically, for you, let me just give you a practical example, because you have relatively not low, but just relatively there followers.
We've analyzed this.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. I like this. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Steadily growing. So basically what I would advise is to see which platform you need to focus on. You can be on all, but you need to see your go-to platforms. For me, I would recommend, since it's an educational podcast, you focus much on LinkedIn, posting, you can be posting shorts there, because there's LinkedIn shorts. And also on TikTok, you cut some frames, you post them, like not really controversial, but something like a snippet of something very educational, somewhat controversial. You get what I mean? Like that one you did with K Plus, that one was very good.
Yeah, that one has brought
exactly. You see
a lot of
so stuff like that. Just posting them constantly, and that's how it is.
Now, people say no, YouTube is a go-to. So, what's the strategy of when I post on TikTok? Should I direct people to YouTube, or where do I post? Okay, I'm on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn. Where do I post first?
Where do you post first? So the main platform here is YouTube. You get what I mean?
Yes.
But you want to it's very hard, especially in Zambia, to grow an audience on YouTube. You need to know how to get them there. So as I said, but putting links in like captions somewhat is not advised, by these platforms, because you are usually taking away
the company
for exactly.
Or they don't like.
So YouTube, TikTok rather, removes them. When you add the link, it removes the link. They will even flag your account. So that's not advised, but you can put a call to action by the end of the video, like follow us on YouTube. You can watch, because that one you put for K Plus, like it pushed a lot of people to go and watch the full one.
So that episode is, I think, the most watched episode, and we are grateful. Do you know what we did when we got 1,000 views?
Yeah.
We were dancing 1,000, but now we're seeing, I think, 5,000 plus. Which is good.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so TikTok removes those.
Removes them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not advice, because it will even on these other platforms, they shadow ban your accounts won't show to many people, but just constantly posting reels, sometimes creating also like that's it podcast is doing, creating a community, a WhatsApp community where you can be your loyal people.
Yeah.
In short, getting feedback from them like, oh guys, what can we do better? Because getting feedback from the customer is, also important, or from your audience rather.
Okay.
Yeah, so doing those can really
Emmanuel, let's speak. There's a lady right now
Yeah.
who is in Kabwata,
Yeah,
and she loves thrift,
Mhm.
Salaula.
exactly.
And she doesn't have a shop. She doesn't have capital to rent anywhere.
Yeah.
And she wants to sell
Mm-hmm.
her clothes in the digital space. Can we create a model right now for her of what she should do first? 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you say consistently,
Yeah.
what is consistent? Do I post every day? Is it an hour? Like, can we make it that highly practical right now?
Yeah.
The name of the business is Tio no, that's okay. There's a business I once saw that says Tio Panjara.
That's great.
But can we make up a business? You're the expert. Give me a name and what that lady needs to do with her Salaula business.
Mm-hmm. So a name. Let's assume the name of this lady is Tionge. So I'd call it Tionge's Thrift.
Okay, Tionge's
so
Thrift.
Obviously Tionge.
Not Tio. Okay,
It's Tio's Thrift.
Okay,
Tio's Thrift.
Tio's Thrift.
Yeah, I would call it that. So we all know that Tionge is selling thrift, and obviously she can't afford to pay someone to run those things for her. So let's assume Tionge is off uni or off school. So number one, what she needs to do, she orders her stuff and things like that. You need to iron them properly, because you need to present yourself properly on these platforms. You need to stand out from these other people, what the majority is doing. So number one, you need to know who you are selling to. What kind of people are you selling to? Is it the masses? Is it those, is it that high-end premium thrift? So you need to know the platforms, which I recommend is number one, Instagram, because Instagram, they are all about the fashion and stuff like that. And secondly, you post.
So not Facebook.
Facebook, yes, but you need to know your go-to.
Okay, but so your recommendation is Instagram, because
Instagram
the environment is like that's one for most of photos, and it's just how
exactly. And that's where people like to wear stuff, I found, and also TikTok, because it's somewhat time sensitive platform.
Okay.
People scroll too much there.
Okay.
So TikTok, but you can create on all these platforms, but focus on these two if you are selling thrift.
Okay.
You focus on, what's this? TikTok and Instagram. So you download Canva. You start, you capture with your phone. You can capture even with the techno, with what you have. You can have the phone with the lowest quality. You just need to start posting consistently. Okay. You capture. I'll give you an example. You can buy, what's that? Even on your bed, you just, put it properly. You capture stuff. You put some flowers on the side. Just looks properly presented and stuff like that. If you are to design stuff for if it's posters, you use Canva. You can watch tutorials on YouTube and stuff like that, and see what you can do. And for you to stand out as well, you need to you can be doing quotations for your clients.
Okay.
Buy another SIM card only for that business, because you can't be talking to your clients with your normal account. You get what I mean? Yeah. So you need to stand out from these other people. You buy another SIM card. Once a customer comes through, you give them a proper quotation, or a price list rather. They see how much your things cost and stuff like that. After they purchase, you make an invoice in Canva. You send it through, and basically they'll come back again, because customers also advertise for us, and mostly for me it's worked. Customers advertise for us. So yeah, basically just her being professional and capturing proper pictures, using these platforms and stuff.
But Tio's Thrift, open a page, Instagram, TikTok.
Yeah, make the proper logo in Canva.
Yeah, in Canva you make that.
Yeah,
and there are free accounts in Canva.
Yeah, there are free stuff you can use in Canva.
Which is Canva is a beautiful app.
Very much, yeah.
Beautiful app.
There's AI there, so there's almost anything you can talk about.
Once that is done, this person now there's something that is annoying on my side. You see a nice product and you go in the chat or in the comment section.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah, the how much part.
Should prices be put in advance,
Mm-hmm.
or should you say give us a contact number, we inbox you? What sells? What is the right thing to do in the digital space? Because sometimes it's frustrating when you ask how much, then you're told to say no, maybe share your number and all those things. So to one who's selling, in this case Tio's Thrift, what's your recommendation?
Basically on that's very sensitive, but for me, I'll just give you my example. I'll give you an example. A few days ago, I wanted to buy a phone pouch. I actually put up a post in line with this on LinkedIn. I wanted to buy a couch. I searched on Facebook, the iPhone pouch. I saw this business looked very professional, and the funny part is that they didn't even have a physical store. You get what I mean? Just put them on a Yango and stuff like that. So the price was there. You obviously skip things that doesn't have a price because you have a budget in your head that, okay, I need this, but for this amount. You get what I mean? So yeah, putting a price is very important.
Okay.
But it's in line with what you do. Yeah, but with a service, you can just say, oh, this is my minimum pricing, but I don't advise you putting a price
if you're
comes
thinking,
to service.
why? If you're thinking, look, I need to beat my competitors by putting my price. Does that disadvantage you, or it makes you do business quicker? Because people know this is the price I'm paying and blah, 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 blah.
If you are thinking about it quicker, especially if you're just starting out, you need to put the price until people trust you.
Okay.
Yeah.
How often should I be posting?
How often? Daily. Yeah.
Okay, now, as a consumer, I'm not proud of this, but I once bought a bag. This bag, it was yellow in color. It looked very nice. And it was these thrift bags.
Exactly.
Bought it. It was delivered. What this person did, they got a picture and went into some app and made it smooth and much cleaner. It had stains. And when the bag arrived here in Zambia, when the bag arrived, I was upset. What does that do to a business? For Tio, if Tio finds out that I can make these tricks, is it something that Tio should avoid even when business is low? What's your...
Well, basically, when it comes to, because AI is making those things simple right now, but what you can do is, number one, do videos. Be different from anyone. Let's say I'm Tio. I'm selling this sweater. It's a thrift sweater.
Yeah.
I can explain about it. Oh, this is a what sweater. It does this. Those kind of features, like just being different from just people who take pictures and post. So you can do video explainers, just educating people about thrift in general, how to put pieces together. You get what I mean? That way you gain more trust and credibility as a business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who buys more in the digital space, especially for the case of Zambia, men or women?
I like to think women, honestly.
Women, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of women products out there. I like to think women, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Tio's Thrift, we hope you make business out of that. Emmanuel co-founded Skeneli Media.
Skeneli.
It's what?
Skeneli
Media.
Yes,
Beg
sir.
your pardon.
Yeah.
So what gap did you see in the Zambian market that led you to open this media house?
Well, the gap that I saw, basically our mission is to help primarily SMEs, just be seen out there, because these people suffer with budgets and how to just do things properly and how to thrive on these, digital spaces. So that's our main mission, helping SMEs thrive in the digital space.
Okay.
That's basically what we do. And let me just give you what even the name actually means, Skeneli. Okay. So my father is Skeva and my mother is Faneli. So I got some parts of my father's name and some parts of my mother's.
Okay, so you love them equally.
Exactly. Exactly.
You co-founded this business with who?
My brother, but I found initially it was just me, and when registering it, I had to find another person, which is my brother. Yeah.
Okay. And is he actively involved in the business, or it was just for the sake of paperwork?
No, he is actively involved in terms of compliance part and just looking for clients.
How easy is it to work with your brother? Is he older or younger?
He's older than me. Actually, he's an actor. He plays Kuzo in Pali.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So who gets the bigger share?
Who gets the biggest? The person who does the most in a particular month, right?
How do you determine that? Because I'm thinking about say Moiche.
Well, number one is basically, but money needs to go back in the business as well. You
Yeah,
need to
I
pay-
know.
you
But
need to
what
pay
about
people?
when that?
They
part
say,
comes?
obviously,
You also need to get-
I'm the core, I'm like the main person. So
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, I'd say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's okay with your brother in business. He's
Yeah.
doing well.
Very much, yeah.
Or have you had any conflict?
Conflict, no.
And when I say conflict, you know how sometimes because it's family
Yeah, yeah.
and maybe the other business partner does something and they know you won't take them to the police or
Yeah.
accountability will not be that much. Have you ever faced that?
No. No.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
The next question that I wanted to ask you is this. If there's a young person right now
Yeah.
who just finished their grade 12
Mm-hmm.
and they feel, I think I can do some of what Emmanuel is doing.
Yeah.
I know my Adobe Photoshop, I'm learning, and I want to know the real tools in the market that are making a difference.
Mm-hmm.
What's the first step to take if you are going to recommend maybe a software that they're going to use to improve their skill?
Mm-hmm.
What is a go-to app?
Yeah. So basically, in line with that, it's basically with what you have. So some do not have laptops. Some only have phones. So if you have a phone, you can use Pixel Lab. You can use Canva. And if you have
just on the phone.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
just on the phone, there are some apps as well. There's CapCut. You can use that. And on PC, if you're just starting out, you can use Photoshop. That's the one that's compatible with your PC. So yeah, but the main thing is Photoshop. Once you know Photoshop, then you know all these other platforms. You know how to navigate in them. Once you just know Photoshop. Photoshop is like the main thing.
The main thing.
Yeah.
I remember those days because is it Corel Draw?
Corel Draw. Yeah, Corel Draw is somewhat now mostly used for printing, companies, but some use it for their day-to-day because Corel Draw is mostly it's a vector-based software. It does vectors, things that you can do for print because Photoshop suffers with that. You need to do it in Illustrator. So yeah, Corel Draw is somewhat not really better than Photoshop, but somewhat heavy than Photoshop.
When you say
Yeah,
heavy,
yeah.
what do you mean? Is it the plugins or
the
the face it to eat on your
It's
PC
the features.
or the features?
Yeah.
So it's more advanced.
I'd say that, yeah, but not better still than Photoshop.
You're not making sense.
No, not Photoshop is Photoshop.
Okay, it's
That-
more photos.
E-
And then
no,
huh?
Photoshop is just Photoshop. That's
Okay.
what you need to.
Speak to look, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
I don't understand what
As
you're
a
saying.
lay-
You're saying it's heavier, but it's still not better than.
Well, how can I even put it? Okay, you can do more things in Corel Draw than you can. It depends.
See how I'm going.
No, it is.
Depends on what
I'm
you're
trying
doing.
to explain it to. I'm trying to put it in layman.
Okay.
So yeah, but Photoshop is better. But what's this? Corel Draw has more things, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here I am.
Mhm.
I have great interest in cartoons
Mm-hmm.
myself.
Yeah.
How can I make a cartoon?
How can you make a cartoon?
Yes.
Well, that depends because right now you can even make a cartoon with AI. You get what I mean? But you can't just make it.
No, I'm not. And when I say cartoon, I'll give
Uh-huh.
you an example. I've used, I don't know, are we allowed to mention apps?
Yeah, you can mention
I've
that.
used, there's an app that I called, is it Toonly or something like that?
Toonly.
TOONLY.
Mm-hmm.
But it comes with cartoons which are already like they're presets of that software. I want to make a cartoon. You see how Zagado makes
Oh yeah.
his cartoons, huh?
Uh-huh.
Truth be told, I'm sure those cartoons he makes is a guy who looks
Uh-huh.
like those guys, another guy who looks and he makes up something. So I want to create something that is authentic
Mm-hmm.
and I can make it my own creation. Like I believe that we all have the power to create
Exactly. Yeah,
because God who created us in his image. So we can also create.
mm-hmm.
What can I use to create? I don't know if that's your space, but what can I use to create? And my question to this is, what can I use to create? Are cartoons also a best way to market certain products or they're just for skits like we've seen?
Well, it all depends on what you do, honestly. Yes, they are, but it depends with what you do. Just to be somewhat technical with the question you asked, Like what can I use? So to sketch them, you use Illustrator, you export them in After Effects, Adobe After Effects, and that's where you can make them move now.
Wait, so to sketch, I have to sketch like.
Yeah, you have
Where
to
we
make
sketch
like
the-
you can start it on, it depends with what you have, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, you can start it on, Illustrator, you make a sketch, and for them to have some motion, you need to import them into After Effects.
With AI, can't I just describe to say, draw somebody with a flat forehead, long chin, crooked left eye, then it.
Yes, you can do that. You can even put your image and you can use that as a reference. So you can make a sketch. You can also import that in what's this? In Illustrator, turn it into a vector file.
Okay.
Then import it into, After Effects. But I don't want to be technical.
Yeah, so I'm wondering vector file. Last time I
I
remember
want to-
vector is a quantity.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Let's talk about money in this industry.
Yeah.
Is there money?
Yes, there is money. A lot of money. Honestly.
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay. After this, we should talk. What with the advent of AI,
Mm-hmm.
okay? Because if I go, for example, I just go on ChatGPT, I would say, make me this, it will bring me a banner.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a threat to your industry, or is it something that is enhancing your money-making venture? How's it going?
Well, it's on the spectrum. Number one, it's a threat because we don't know what will come up tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's also an advantage because my work has become way easier. Things I would do in hours, I can do them in minutes right now.
Okay.
So basically, how you can set yourself apart is what I started. I started content, just building credibility, making people trust me because I've gotten a lot of clients just through the content I do and stuff like that. So just being authentic,
Okay.
and even for the clients that you already have, just to know how you set yourself apart and how you understand their customers, because it doesn't just end creating nice artworks and things in there. You get what I mean?
It's making work easy. AI is making work easy.
Work
Is that not
easy.
making you lazy?
It's not making us lazy. It's not, honestly.
Because I'm thinking,
Because me personally, I'm a very lazy person. Even before AI,
Yeah.
I'm a very lazy person. I always try to find means on how I can do like things faster and but better at the end of the day.
yeah, you know what they say? Lazy people are the best problem solvers.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
Easy way out. But my thinking is this. Make me a banner for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Then in 30 minutes, you brought it back. I'm thinking, then you give me a call to say, Mr. Banda, give me a 10 pin. I'm thinking, you just use the AI. Why should I give you 10 pin? Have you found clients that speak like that to say, it's like I'm paying you a lot of money for less work that you've done?
Okay, so how do you value that thing that I've... Let me give you a practical example. Let's say you come to me and I give you something like roughly 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And you respond, you took, you made this quickly. Do you value the time that costed me to create that? Or do you value the thing I created for you?
I'm old school. I would go for the time.
Okay. You don't value the
Because
thing.
I feel you didn't put in enough
Effort. So
effort
effort
and time
comes...
to give me the best product.
So you believe effort comes with time?
Some accent, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, I would argue, in short, because I can take 3 days and still make nonsense, but I can even, you get what I mean? But I can take even 30 minutes and come up with something that's like proper and something that would generate sales for you, something that will generate an audience for you and stuff like that. So for a business, I think they wouldn't. This is why I don't even charge per hour or whatnot, because I think it's a scam. I can say I took 3 days to make.
But there are people that charge per hour.
There's some, yeah,
Okay.
especially these people who are, in the UK and the USA and stuff. Charge per hour, but I think it's a scam on myself and the business as well. I would like to be like, okay, this took me a day or this took me like 3 days to make, but it only took me like 3 hours. So I'm stealing from you, and it's not genuine business at the end of the day, and the value, you get what I mean? So for me, it all depends on what the value that thing is creating. You get what I mean? So if you tell me, oh, I need a billboard, this billboard, it needs to bring in, I don't know, we're looking at, or a social media poster, we're looking at 1,000 plus leads. I'll say that, okay, this is bringing these many leads. How many sales do you need? You need these many sales. You need maybe 1 million kwacha sales, or stuff like that. So it's all dependent on the value that a particular thing is doing, rather than the time someone puts in.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. If I look at your industry,
Yeah,
I want to believe, I think this is a saturated industry,
exactly. That's true.
because anyone who has a gadget,
Yeah.
me inclusive,
Mm-hmm.
I'm your competitor.
That's true.
So how do you set yourself apart? Because you mentioned that you've acquired yourself a good clientele base.
Yeah.
So how does one expert like yourself in the digital space maintain those clients so that you are still milking that cow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically in Zambia, like Zambia is becoming somewhat competitive, and like picking one thing is like very hard. You can't just pick one thing, or you can't just say, okay, I'll only be a logo designer. Can't work for you. You go a year without any client. So number one, just add skills on your portfolio, as many as you can. Learn Cubase, learn what's this, Fruity Loops.
Cubase, like for music.
Yeah, for sound.
Oh, okay.
You can just learn the basics. You get what I mean? Learn anything that comes your way. Learn anything that you think this will add, that will grow your career, in short. Do content, do video content, teach people for free. You get what I mean? Give out information that you know for 100% free. Yeah, so the industry, yes, is very competitive, but you just need to know how to set yourself apart by having these many things on your skills on your portfolio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I expose you a bit?
Okay.
You did mention that there's a lot of money in this industry. Do you have any regulator in your space?
Regulator?
Yes.
Yes, we do have a regulator.
You do?
Yeah.
Which body is that?
There's ZIM, Zambia Institute of Marketing.
Is it the same one that was dealing with content creators?
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
there was
yeah.
What's your take on that? Because I saw people say, no, we've worked hard, and now you just want to come and start milking us instead of making monetize maybe platforms in Zambia. What's your take on that?
Well, I think it's a good one, but I didn't just go through it like that. You get what I mean? But for small creators, I think it's unfair. But if they are planning to do it like the way we do our returns when it comes to ZRA, let's say, for example, when they said, okay, creators who make this much, you can even do 0 returns at the end of the month. Like, okay, I didn't make this much, so I won't give you any money. But if you declare that, okay, we made this much, and they want their percentage, obviously you just need to give them their money.
Okay. How about if you make content and then let's use this platform.
Yeah.
If we make content, I don't know if we qualify to be under that zone. And somebody says, you know what? I want to sponsor the Z Education podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. And they say, how much are your costs? We give them. And they're sponsoring the episode with the operation costs, because for these things, you're paying for this mic, you're paying for.
True.
You understand? Should they tax that sponsorship that comes? Or is it Zim? Because I don't understand the operations.
Yeah.
Or it should be after what I've paid and I declare, say, I have this, because the sponsorship is not a revenue. So what happens in that case?
If it's a sponsor, for sponsorships, I
it's not
don't know how you
profit.
declare them, if they are not revenue or whatnot. But I think if it's coming in as revenue, I just think you need to,
Yeah,
give them their percent, because these people, remember, they are protecting you. It's like SEC with these microfilms,
Yes,
whatnot.
yes.
So anything that may come up, you are vlogging somewhere and you get into a conflict. They sue you or something. Zim will be there to protect you. You get what I mean?
So it's like a union of some sort.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I hope it is what it is.
I hope so as well.
In the digital space,
Yeah.
what are the rules. When I say rules, let's say logos. There are many applications that have logos. And you find, do you people really create logos, or you just get one and make it this way?
Yeah.
And where there's blue, put red, and move this horn from the vertical to the horizontal way. Do you really create, or you're just, there's plenty that you just manipulate and say this is a logo?
Well, you can't copy something from scratch and something like that, but there's something you can use for inspiration. There's nothing that you can make that's new. Even when you just capture this background, you find something similar to this, but you are just putting things, the way you wanted them to be.
You
But
can't make something new.
you can't. There's nothing. You can even draft something up right now, write it on a paper, or do a Google search, you'll find it.
Are you sure?
100%.
Get us a paper, we see.
Yeah.
Does that work with words as well?
With words?
Or
I like to try with this thing.
okay, no.
That's not so you can get anything and just scan it. Something that you made on even your logo. Scan it, you find something similar. Not the same, but something similar. Exactly.
Okay.
But
how important is it to be authentic?
So when it comes to being authentic, it all falls, because a logo is just part of your visual identity. It's not like everything. So there's your visual identity. There's how you take images, your fonts and stuff like that. So authenticity, it all stems from how you even talk to your customers when they come at you. There's a lot involved, honestly.
So how do you keep a good clientele? I have 10 customers. How do I satisfy them so that they don't jump to the next?
Very good question.
Artist or digital expert.
So when I was just starting out, I made some mistakes. You will get a very big clientele, and you calculate all the monies, and you say, all these monies, just need to keep this money for myself. You get what I mean? But as you go, it doesn't matter what you do in business. You can't do everything alone. So I'm working. I'm in full-time employment as well. So yeah, you can't do everything alone. So I had to look for consultants. These are people who have, some are full-time jobs and stuff like that. So I have consultants that I pay on a monthly basis. We agree on a certain, fee that I'll give them. Okay, I'll give you this much per month for these many things, because I have clients on retainer. Maybe they want 30 artworks in a month and stuff like that. So basically, just look for people to help me with stuff, because you can't do everything alone. That's very impossible.
If you were contracted to help this platform, the education podcast, do you work with KPIs, or it's just freelance? When I mean this is this, you come and say, Mr. Banda, we can help you with our packages, make your podcast stand out, be more present, have more traffic to your page, and create a community. Do you work with specific numbers to say, okay, we'll get you 10,000 followers on your platform, and this is how much it's going to take? Is that how you do it, or there's no cap to it to say it's this number?
Okay, number one, yes, sometimes they use a cap, but before anything, people, I'll give you an example. You have a different problem, and maybe that Z podcast has a different problem. So I need to understand what you are going through and the phase you are at in your business. Okay. So before I start working with any client, I just request for, even a Zoom call, but I prefer a physical meeting just to even understand their personality and how they think. Okay. If possible, even visit their business and see how customers come there, how customers talk, what customers buy more often, and stuff like that. So yeah, yes, KPIs, we can create KPIs. We need you to give us maybe, for example, 10,000 views this month across all our platforms. Yes, we'll do that, but you need to spend money. Yeah. And you need to let us be creative. You need to understand that, okay, yes, we know what we are doing, because I've realized, and this is when I've realized actually, clients who gave me the freedom of do what you want, they've gotten the most results, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. So it's important to let the person managing your socials do what they want.
Oh, yeah, most of the times. But not go. It is a risk, because when you do something, you just need to.
They might just say something racist.
Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, you can preview it with them. You just review it with them and see how it looks. They approve.
Have you
go
ever,
ahead.
Have you ever overpromised in your experience? Have you ever maybe said, I'll do this when in fact you couldn't do it? Have you ever made that mistake?
Yeah, and that's how we learn. Because even now, because it's we are still learning. In short.
And did you lose that client?
No, they actually came back today and I invoiced them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a blessing. That's a weird client.
Yeah.
You failed to deliver, then they came back.
Yeah.
Why do you think they came back?
Why do I think they came back? Number one, I think they really trust me. They know
to deliver on what.
No. Because things are changing. Because we're doing meta ads and there was slight, meta changes. I'd set a particular location for ads. Like I just pinned them. I'll give you an example. Maybe in Olympia, I pinned them in Salama, in Ibex, only those platforms. But what Meta is doing right now, you need to give it I don't know how often you do Meta ads, but let me just put it in
Facebook.
In layman for Facebook,
okay.
Yeah. For Facebook, you need to give it the freedom for it to pick the locations and do what it wants, basically. But on that, you need to be very particular on the budget, number one. So on the things you just need to be particular with when doing meta ads, it's just the budget, the creatives you have used, which are the artworks or the images, and the caption. So these are like the main things you need to focus on right now. About the location, where you set it doesn't matter. It changes. It knows where. Even when you talk about something right now, you can talk about anything. A mic, talk about it, or take someone that I want a mic. You see a mic when you start scrolling on Facebook. Okay. So it knows who to show something to.
So does the boosting work?
It works.
Because I've seen people say it's a scam if you boost something on these platforms. It's just a scam to make you feel like you're getting more views. But in fact, it's not. Does that work?
It works. Let me Kamanga will let me do this anyway. While I'm still talking.
Okay.
I'm not logged in. I wish I was logged in my thing.
In your
on my laptop.
You want to?
I just wanted to show you something, but yeah, we can.
Okay. Lewis, can you pass us
the laptop?
The laptop bag.
Yeah.
So why I'm asking about this is when you're boosting something like on the Blue app, you find that it will tell you to say first there are days to eat.
With days, yeah.
Then there's an amount to eat.
Exactly.
Then on the part of the amount, you find that it will even say now location of the people that you want to to see. So say, okay, this is Lusaka. I think my service is going to be more appreciated by the affluent mayor of Sekablonga, Salama Park, and all those places. Once I do that, then it even ask me what are their interests in terms of the demographics. Does that matter in terms of, do I have to choose they play golf, they like children? Does that matter?
Right now, doesn't really matter.
Okay, so where do I end? Where I choose the location, or I just say more views or more clicks or more text?
So as I said, you need to be very particular with number one, the budget, the creatives you have used, which are the artworks and the images and the caption. That's all. Okay. So in the location, you need to use the advantage thing, which Meta has introduced. So you can pick the location that you want. Yes, there's still a provision for that.
Okay.
Or you can still go with the advantage thing whereby Meta, tries different stuff with your ad. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you need to just put it on advantage.
I see. Let's come to words. You have an ad, you have an image, and this image has got information about what you're doing.
Exactly.
You still need to put up a big write-up.
When it comes to a write-up, you just need to put up these main things. Number one, what's this? A header, a caption of what your advertising is all about, and the call to action.
Okay.
It ends there.
So what is call to action to a layman?
Call to action.
Call now. Buy now.
Yeah, exactly. What you want, the action that you want that person to do. Is it like? Is it comment? Is it buy now, like you have said? Okay. Yeah, so that's the call to action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I once got blocked. I think I asked a question, and the question was, is your child struggling with school I was trying to run an advert on tuition services.
Yeah.
So I put up like a question. What are the community rules on Facebook? Because I got blocked, like that thing blocked. I received a warning that this does not meet the
Our
community
community
standards
guidelines.
and all those things.
Well, there are a lot. I don't even know most of them. But yeah, the language that you use, maybe it was attached to something to do with terrorism. I don't know, because it has to do with children.
Yeah, with children. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all dependent. They'll give you the feedback anyway. Like, okay, this is why we've blocked your ad. Make these adjustments and whatnot.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Something controversial about marketing, especially in the content creation space.
Yeah.
One of the most happening content creator or comedian, Wamatero,
Exactly.
lost his page.
Yeah.
I didn't follow it until I think I saw him talking, and it was surprising for me to see him talk, because he doesn't talk. And that's when I learned about the story.
Yeah.
So there are two sides to it. I hear people say that it's the I don't know if it's the analytics or the entire algorithm in the system that recognize that his content was somewhat promoting a certain voice.
Yeah.
Is that true, or maybe it was hacked in a way that he's, I think two pages that
Two
he
pages,
lost?
Yeah.
From your understanding, what could be the most plausible reason as to why that happened?
The possible reasons, number one, I'm pretty much precise, didn't get hacked. Cause I have
How
a lot.
do you know?
I'm precise. It's the, I just know I'm precise. It's the things that the stunts. So when doing those stunts, you need to put a disclaimer either in the video or in the caption that, okay, this is for, entertainment purposes only. So that, because Meta is using AI now, there's an inbuilt AI that's checking almost everyone, what you are doing, even the messages you write to people. It's checking if you are being suicidal, if you are trying to.
So AI is not logical. It doesn't see that, or it's logical. It doesn't have emotions. So I think this is
Exactly.
okay.
It knows what it's doing. So for it just so that, okay, this is very dangerous. So they blocked his thing, but no one
But why did it have
or
to
something.
take this long?
For
That's what doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Why did it have to take
up to 1 million
long? After he hits 1 million plus
Yeah.
followers and he's getting good traction, he, in fact, even wins awards. Then so could it be that maybe there are people that were reporting him?
I'm precise Meta. I don't know their management, but I'm precise Meta was giving him warnings.
Flaggings, okay.
Yeah, this content you're putting out is somewhat not in our our guidelines rather. So you need to change. I'm precise it was doing that. But it's unfortunate if it wasn't doing that. So yeah, Meta warns you about stuff, it warned you. But if you continue doing it, obviously they will flag your page.
But the most surprising thing, I was wondering, this is innocent.
Yeah.
I just asked the question, is your child struggling with school and finding it hard to cope with schoolwork? Then I gave the call to action. We are here to help. You understand? But in a way, we got that. I have experienced that on the Blow app. We should be winding up right now. I hope you found what you're looking
just connecting
for.
to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Looking at your journey as somebody who has trained themselves and learned from others, do you think it's important for anyone to open a school or a learning center that teaches creatives like yourselves, or it's just something that you can learn from wherever you are, like you mentioned on YouTube? Do you think that is important in this time and age, especially with AI and just how available information is?
I think it's very important. In Zambia, we just mostly, even creatives, like the biggest creative, just work independently. Some get keep. You get what I mean? So I like to think the government should just take things up. Because I could have been a junkie right now, like a proper junkie, if you get what I mean.
Do tell, what happened? You left out that part of the story.
Yeah, I didn't talk about it. So it's where I'm basically coming from. Like I said, it's Kabanana. I had friends who are relatively older than me, 5 years gap, and whatnot. I was drinking. I was on school, smoking. Yeah.
What were you drinking?
The usual, the first choice.
Okay.
And then your usual stuff for junkies. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But Corona, I think Corona helped me a lot because we were on a lockdown and just got depressed. Started, as I said, I'm a very curious person. Started seeing how I can make money and just build a life, and how I can just basically help my family out and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So from there, these guys have questions. I can see there's a question there.
Okay.
But I had one last question I wanted to ask you. So from your journey, what key lessons have you learned in your journey from working with growing businesses, the SMEs?
Mm-hmm.
Because SMEs, sometimes they've got money, sometimes they don't have money. So what lessons have you learned in working with these growing businesses in Zambia? And how can these lessons you have shape the next generation of digital creatives that are coming behind you? One is listening to this podcast right now.
Okay. Number one, before anything, understand the business you are working with. Before anything, just understand what that business is doing and you execute like smoothly.
Okay.
Once you just talk to the owner, you somewhat survey their business place and stuff like that. You get to understand what they are all about and the problems they have.
Okay.
Rather than you just thinking, oh, I'm creative and I'll solve their problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should digital creatives be groomed in high schools? Yes or no?
I think,
like, should it be deliberate to say, look, we've got clubs like drama. Should we have a club that is just specifically for creatives, or that would be too much?
I think, yeah, they should introduce something like that, but they should just put it as I don't know if it's a syllabus or what, under ICT. Yeah, under something that has to do with tech stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my
okay
proposal.
Right. Okay. So we have a question. Yes, Kato.
So my question is about an incident that happened a few months ago.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. John Zimba
Yeah,
paired you up with Alvin, isn't it?
With what?
Alvin.
Alvi, yeah.
So he wanted you to have like
A duo?
A battle, yeah. Yeah.
Away from that, because John Zimba is known for this
Controversial stuff.
controversial things, him against the orange team. I don't want to mention the
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know the orange team, yeah?
Yeah.
Those guys. Do you think that's healthy for an industry that's seemingly too small at this point in time? Because we've not yet grown to a level where now you can say, okay, now the creative industry in terms of the graphic design space, the digital marketing is due. So these shenanigans, do you think it helps us grow and hinders us from growing?
That's a very good question. I like to think when you say shenanigans, I don't think, no, it doesn't work, like being controversial or whatnot. But I think, what's this? Competitions in general, I think we should be doing them a lot. But what I think we lack the most is just people who are there, like people who have been there for the longest time. Like, these people get keep, trust me. They won't show you stuff. They won't show you anything. They'll just post an artwork and you just be praising them in the comment section. I don't know why people do that, but I think it should stem from them, like just teaching us what the mistakes they made when it comes to business wise. Not just teaching us Photoshop, because we all know Photoshop. Who doesn't know how to use Photoshop with these creatives? Like the mistakes.
Having the skills one thing, but the business side,
the mistakes, you get what I mean. And I think, like, the gurus, like, trust me, they get keep in this space.
I see.
They really get keep.
Okay,
yeah.
You're helping SMEs. So meaning, I guess, are you gatekeeping? Are you helping other young creatives whom you think should not make the same mistakes? Are you doing that? Or is the fact that you're gatekeeping, is that your goal? Because you know, if I give out this information, we might just start competing for the bigger chunk. What's your take on that?
Yeah, when it comes to me, I don't get keep. He knows me, knows what I post about on TikTok or on Facebook. Okay. Like, I'm very straightforward. The challenges I'm even facing, the challenges I've faced, about money, about anything, the money you can make. Because people think, let's say someone from Kwamande doesn't know that he can even make 15K in a month,
Whilst
just
you're just
from
at
home.
home.
You get what I mean? They know that me, when I start making a 2K, I'm good.
Yeah.
But these not gatekeepers, these gurus, they don't tell us the truth. You get what I mean? They just think, these boys, we just be giving them to my small projects, and that they'll just be doing it for us. Trust me, I've met people who are creative than me, more creative than me, like 100 times creative than me, but they are still at the same space where they are, because
I see.
they don't take it in somewhat.
So do you guys have like master classes where these gurus, or maybe you share among yourselves?
There are groups where some you need to have a password to join, or you need to fill up a form that you need to join. You get what I mean? So yeah, it's a lot of gatekeepers out there.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. One last question. Yes.
Yeah.
The mic is off. Can turn it on.
So now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Closer.
Closer.
Yeah.
Okay. They decide to put up poster competition, you understand?
Yeah.
I think few months ago, there was an argument. No designer should restrain from competing in these things, because these guys just want to steal ideas and they get your work, then they use them, blah, blah, blah. I've had my own
Experience, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently.
Don't mention names.
The name.
Yeah.
Don't mention names.
But you're going, there was a poster competition where
You're creating
creating
posters for an event.
then
Yes.
then 10 were shortlisted. They won.
Yeah.
Ideally, people got money because
Yeah.
he was like, oh, you are going to be given money after that.
Yeah.
But you didn't get the money.
It's been like 3 months now.
So is that
Oh.
exploitation on your behalf? Have you ever done work and never gotten paid?
A lot. Yeah. A lot. Like, I don't know how much money I'm being owed by some people. Like, yeah, that happens.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. It really happens. Doesn't matter how far you go. But when it comes to competitions in general, I like to think they are good, but not good at the end of the day. You just need to know when to do them and when not to do them.
Okay.
But if you are a young creator, you don't have experience creating anything, just take what comes your way. It doesn't matter whether you lose or you don't lose, because it's 50-50. What if you win? You get what I mean? So when it comes to this competition, like, just take them if you are just starting out. But when you just reach a certain point, you just need to know, okay, let me stay away. But I would do it for passion if I were to do it for passion. Not that I just want the money.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. LinkedIn, my last question. Because when you join LinkedIn, it's all corporate. Everyone keeps on saying, I'm excited to announce that.
Thrilled.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
I just concluded this training.
Yeah.
What's that space for? Can I sell something on LinkedIn? Can I post videos, or what works more? Is it the still pictures, or some clips also work there?
Clips do work, yes. And LinkedIn, trust me, that's where the money is. Like, that's where the biggest money is. Because I've like 10 plus thousand followers on LinkedIn. And trust me, I've gotten like very
Really?
Yeah, ridiculous money from LinkedIn, honestly. And people would just think, this one is just bragging, you get what I mean? But it helps.
Okay.
Just need to like, what do you have to lose just to make a post on a Monday about what you did, the experience you went through in your field and whatnot?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm posting. I just had a sit down with Zambia's leading digital marketing specialist, Emmanuel Phiri.
Yeah.
I'm going to post you. That's good. Emmanuel, is anything that you would like to send out, especially to those people that are trying to grow their businesses in the digital space? What would be your final words to them? And when I say this, many of the people that are watching run schools.
Yeah.
So if I want to promote my school, what should I do to promote my school in the digital space?
Well, number one, this is for any business, by the way. There's no budget that's too small when it comes to marketing. Doesn't matter the budget you have, just put in money when it comes to just marketing your stuff and things like that. Doesn't matter how it is. You just need to know how to balance. Does what you want and the budget meet? So there's no budget when it comes to that. You can go low, you can go high. and just constantly invest in marketing, digital marketing on the ground, like the ground marketing, billboards if you're able to afford them and stuff like that. Yeah, but number one thing, there's no budget that's too small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I have so many questions because now I'm thinking about are there colors that should be avoided when you're marketing something?
When you're marketing something, not really, because it's all about what you are marketing. Let me give you an example. If you are marketing, what's this? What can I use? Something healthy, and you use the color. What color can I give an example of?
Yeah, you're marketing a lotion, maybe.
Yeah. Can be a lotion, and you just use a color that's not even attached to it. You get what I mean? It doesn't really make sense. So it's all about what you are marketing.
Okay.
In talking about something that's healthy, and you go ahead and use red. Red means danger. Healthy, you need to use greens, some blue, light blues here and there. So yeah, there's no color that's dangerous or some color that you don't need to use. It's all about what you are doing and what your brand is all about at the end of the day.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Any other thing that you like to say?
Any other thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more coming out. Just starting out in my career, as you all know. But yeah, I'm learning every day. And I've just come a long way. And to anyone who's watching out there, people who come from, because I somewhat represent these people, because that's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Like, for lack of better words, I would use the ghetto. Just learn, like, on your
So let's
phone.
mention the ghettos.
The ghettos.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. There's Chawama, like where
Chawama, let's mention, boss, let's mention the ghettos from our side.
Yeah.
Ulwak Chipulukusu, Kwasinya,
Exactly.
Okay, but you understand, okay, that's Ndola.
Yeah.
This guy is lived in Lusaka.
Yeah.
If you live in a place where it's not seen as a place for the affluent,
Exactly.
you can still make the same margins of 15,000 and above.
Yeah.
Just with how creative you are, and that's the message that
Exactly.
he's sending. And for me, if I say Chambodi, Wakantolomba, you get it, So this is the beauty about this.
Yeah.
It's not that you were in the high grade school. That's why you are here.
Yeah. True.
But it's just that you
Use
picked
your
yourself
talent.
up and use your talent.
True.
And you're going to give me a 15 pin after this.
So I'm sure this will even bring clients. Trust me.
Yeah, let's see.
100%.
Make sure you do something about this, and we'll have more conversation. But others,
Yeah.
thank you very much, Emmanuel. I've enjoyed this. I hope you come back again.
Yeah. Hopefully.
You're on record. Save the best for last. You're on record to have said that you have to treat a client as a girlfriend.
Yeah. You have to treat them as a girlfriend. Yeah.
Why not as a wife? You're not married.
Yeah. I don't know that. So I'll stick to girlfriend.
To girlfriend, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And one thing I forgot to say, with my relatively low followers on TikTok, just got a brand ambassadorship deal for Go Zambia Job. So I'm their brand ambassador
Really?
in Zambia. Yeah.
How do you do that?
They approached me. That's the thing.
They approached you.
Yeah,
So it's from what they were saying.
exactly.
Okay,
and what I talk
I've more to
about.
learn from you. Thank you very much for
Yeah.
sharing your story, and congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thank you once again for making the 11th episode of the Education Podcast. Great things are coming, and hope to see you again. Remember to subscribe, share, and like. Follow us we have TikTok account, Facebook. You can find it on the Z Education TV, and we also have a YouTube channel. We're out.